Imagine being told that a two-lane highway can be built cheaper, stronger, and greener by using nothing more than discarded tires. At first, it might sound unbelievable, even amusing. But in Burkina Faso, President Ibrahim Traore has introduced a bold project that is now attracting attention from across the globe. Here, worn-out tires that were once considered useless are being laid down as the foundation for new roads. This approach is no longer just an experiment. It has become part of a growing national road network. But why did Traore choose such an unconventional path? Was it only a matter of cost-cutting, or is there a deeper environmental strategy at play? These are the questions currently intriguing engineers worldwide. The reality is that Burkina Faso, a nation often dependent on international loans, has long struggled with outdated and crumbling infrastructure. Roads would frequently collapse during the rainy season or crack under the scorching summer sun. Pathways linking villages to towns were dangerous and unreliable, leaving ambulances, school buses, and fire trucks stranded for hours. Faced with these hardships, Ibrahim Traore sought a solution that was affordable, resilient, and environmentally responsible. This is how the idea of using old rubber tires for road construction came into being. Instead of polluting the environment by burning or dumping them, these tires were carefully arranged on the ground and sealed with a specialized cement mixture that bonds strongly with rubber, able to withstand both heat and cold. Experts note that this technique is not only eco-friendly but also reduces costs by nearly 40% compared to conventional road building. What's more, these roads have better resistance to flooding and even absorb seismic vibrations more effectively. Because rubber compresses rather than cracks, the roads built on this model last longer and remain durable under pressure.
Thanks to this innovation, countless villages are now directly linked to major cities. Journeys that once took 5 hours can now be completed in just one. At the same time, this project has provided employment for thousands of young people, from collecting and cleaning tires to arranging them on-site and helping in construction. The initiative has not only cut unemployment, but has also inspired citizens to believe in their nation's progress. Local engineers have further suggested that filling the spaces between the tires with sand or recycled plastics could strengthen the structure even more. Experiments in this direction are already underway. Another major benefit of this initiative is its impact on Burkina Faso's economy. Normally, road construction requires expensive materials such as asphalt and bitumen, most of which are imported, placing a heavy burden on the country's foreign reserves. By substituting these with locally available waste materials, Traore has cleverly reduced dependency on foreign imports and eased economic pressures. This strategy has drawn worldwide attention. Delegations from neighboring African countries such as Mali, Niger, and Chad have already visited Burkina Faso to study the model firsthand. Some European environmental groups have also praised the initiative, labeling it an eco-road model. They argue that even developed countries could test this approach in low-traffic areas to cut costs and reduce pollution. For Ibrahim Traore, however, this project is not merely about roads. It represents a vision of self-reliance, trust in local capabilities, and a demonstration that even a struggling nation can astonish the world if it dares to innovate.
But the story doesn't end there. Alongside his road-building program, Traore has also launched an ambitious irrigation project. In many rural areas, farmers have long suffered from failed harvests due to unreliable rainfall. Seeds were sown, but the land remained barren without water. Crops withered, families went hungry, and farmers could only lift their eyes to the sky in hope of rain. Understanding that agriculture is the backbone of his country, Traore initiated the construction of artificial canals designed to capture and store rainwater, distributing it year-round to farmlands. This means farmers will no longer be at the mercy of seasonal rains. Instead, water will be delivered right to their fields, ensuring consistent harvests. The impact of this system is immense. Greater crop yields, food self-sufficiency, and even the possibility of exporting surplus produce. Not only staples such as rice, corn, and wheat, but also fruits, vegetables, and other cash crops will now thrive in Burkina Faso, boosting both local nutrition and national income. And then comes perhaps Traore's most visionary project, a modern solar-powered city. For decades, large parts of Burkina Faso struggled without electricity. Families cooked on wood fires, children studied under lantern light, and industries barely developed due to energy shortages. But now, Traore has set out to build an entire city powered only by the sun. This solar city will be fully self-sustaining and environmentally friendly. No power poles, no reliance on oil or gas, no expensive electricity bills. Every home, school, hospital, and factory roof will be fitted with solar panels generating their own clean energy. But this initiative goes beyond energy. It is about improving quality of life. The city will create thousands of jobs in the installation, maintenance, and management of solar systems. It will feature modern schools teaching technology, solar-powered buses that run without emitting smoke, and even free solar internet zones connecting young people to the wider world. Picture this. A country once overlooked on the world map is now emerging as a leader in sustainability, renewable energy, and local innovation. This transformation has been made possible because Ibrahim Traore chose not to wait for outside assistance. He acted decisively. His vision is not just for Burkina Faso, but for all of Africa, the wider Muslim world, and every oppressed nation striving for independence. His projects show that meaningful change does not always come from global superpowers. It can begin in the hands of a determined, people-focused leader. So, viewers, which of these initiatives do you find most impactful? The tire-based roads, the irrigation canals, or the solar-powered city? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like us to bring you more stories that are not only informative but also inspiring, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next story of hope and transformation.